Hello, this is Lossie here, just doing an update for the Kilauea volcano that erupted, um, ejecting the water lake out of the crater. Um, we'll start off just looking at my live stream and look at the timeline of what happened whilst it was doing it. As you can see here, it started rumbling. Warning them that something was happening, given a 2.7 and a 2.5 earthquake right in the caldera, right underneath the caldera or stroke crater. Okay, the thermal camera here still shows the lava lake at 1858 Hawaiian time. Okay, we'll probably move on a timeline. And let's stop there. Okay, a few more earthquakes to the southeast, going down where the rifts started happening. The image of the thermals might have changed slightly in colour, so it might be getting warmer. Not sure because I'm colourblind, so we'll have to see whether they were and wait for the HVO to actually report on the activity, because of course it's nighttime there, and it was nighttime and dark when the ejection of material happened from this volcano, Kilauea. Okay, let's go to the next timeline. Okay, we can see a few more earthquakes, 2.1 and a 2.2. There's also some activity down here to the southwest of Kilauea. Okay, as we can see here at 1938 Hawaiian time, the water lake is still there. So the thermals around the crater rim just seem to be normal, as they were. Just looks like it has been. Again, I don't know whether the water has actually increased in temperature because I'm colourblind. Okay, let's move forward.
6:43 and 14 seconds a.m. The quake's depth
More
was
volcanic earthquake activity going down to the rift zones.
kilometers with a magnitude of 1.86000000.
Not sure whether there is lava going down there and whether it's going to escape. So this is at, so look, 2038 Hawaiian time, and the water is still present in the crater. Okay, move on. Another cycle of the live stream. Okay, get to that one. Okay, bigger activity, lots more earthquakes happening. The 3.1 there underneath the crater, but still the lake is still there at 2100 Hawaiian time. Moving forward, another cycle. As you can see, lots of earthquakes going on the right bottom hand side of the EMSC earthquake reporting, all around the caldera, the crater caldera, whatever. So there's a lot of activity there. Let's look for the cycle.
Earthquake magnitude
and the water is still present, but it looks like it might have actually increased in volume a little bit, because that does actually look slightly bigger than what I saw before. Okay, but a lot of earthquake activity underneath the crater. Okay, one more cycle. Okay, lots more. The earthquakes seem to be more spread out again in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. There's a lot of earthquakes ranging most of them all middle twos, bottom middle twos. Let's look. So this is at 2118, and it looks like, and 2138 it looks like the lava lake is now being ejected and steam plumes are coming out out of the crater. So at this point, the water is being evaporated, boiled to death. And we look at the next one. So still lots of earthquakes happening. And now there's lava almost completely replaced the volume that was present with the water. So I would imagine this is all lava. All of this other colour that's above it is still steam, because of course it's the water table that's underneath there, so it has to probably get rid of all of that steam as well. So this probably is smaller than they expected, because I think the previous time the crater emptied, there was a lot more ejections. It was a bigger explosion, probably a thermal explosion. Let's go back on that one, because as you can see here that there is actually quite a big earthquake. That's a 4.3 earthquake to the southeast, going down to the rift zone. So I don't know whether the lava is actually that's a 4.3 according to the EMSC, which is quite extreme. So the lava has probably gone down and is going down towards the ocean. So that'll be quite interesting to see if they have another scenario, and the people that have bought all the land that was actually previously eroded, exploded and caught fire, whether they're going to actually wish they hadn't bought the land. Okay, let's have a look at the crater after this cycles around. Again, lots and lots. Again, there is quite
earthquake
a
detected
big
2 kilometers west northwest off Fala, Hawaii, at 8:43 and 32 seconds a.m. The quake's depth was 27.170007.
Now it looks like it has actually split. So it looks like the lava is actually coming out of another part of the crater. So where it was actually warmed on that slight rim of the crater must have been a slight weak point of the crater wall. And it looks like now there's lava coming out of that part of the crater wall as well as where it was in the lava lake at the bottom. Okay, and this is at 22:38 Hawaiian time.
62939 kilometers with a magnitude of 2.03999996.
Okay, and the USGS lady giving her 99999s as she does. Okay, let's move forward. Let's slightly move backwards. Let's see whether okay. So it looks like the earthquakes are beginning to settle down now. So it looks like now it's released and burnt off all the water, or evaporated all the water that is actually in the Kilauea crater. It looks like the earthquakes and the explosions underneath the crater have settled down, but you can still see quite a nice glow over the rim. And as you can see from this, it has now started filling up the crater with volumes of lava from this portion. So it looks like the break point as well, and now all the lava is actually going and trying to fill up the crater. So it'd be interesting to see what it does look like once it's light in Hawaii, and what the HVO are going to actually show us once it's done, whether they're going to put a drone up and give us some really good pictures of it. Okay, let's go for one more cycle and see what happened. Okay, I'm losing myself here. Actually, no, let's go to what it looks like now. I think they might have. So this is what it looks like now. So I've actually, I think they've taken the thermal camera down, and this is actually what it really looks like. So this is 1:22 Hawaiian time, and as you can see, there is a lava lake now. It's a much better picture that you can see now. They don't have to rely on thermals, as optical cameras can now actually look inside the crater. Okay, so that's my summary of the Hawaiian eruption that went up to 30,000 feet of ash stroke water ejector into the sky. And I do think I heard reports from some Hawaiian newspapers that a fissure has opened up on the southeast of the island. So it'll be interesting to see whether this lava lake goes away again and gets drained down the fissures like it did the last time. Okay, that ends my report. Thank you very much for listening. And thank you to all my subscribers, or not to my thank you to my subscribers, and also to the few people that actually do super chats for me. Thank you very much for your support.